What's good, y'all? It's your boy CHIEFtheOG, and welcome back to the Rich Before 30 podcast. Today we're picking up on Chapter 2, Action, in the book Rich Before 30 by Gavin Meredith. Last episode we spoke about getting started and how to stimulate new ideas. Today we focus on ignoring negative criticism, following your dreams no matter the thoughts of others, leveling up your thinking, and being enthusiastic. How have you done with getting started? Have you started thinking of some new ideas? Have you tried generating new ideas with friends? We will now continue with Chapter 2 Action in the book Rich Before 30 by Gavin Meredith. If you're reading along, we're beginning on page 81.
I can accomplish anything. Believe in your affirmations. Refer to them often. Dentist said friends spoke bad and negative when she wanted to go back to school to be a dentist. Now she's a doctor. The other day I was at the dentist's office for a routine cleaning. My dentist was having a conversation with her assistant while they cleaned my teeth and checked for cavities. The dentist told her assistant that when she decided to go back to school to finally become a dentist, her friends gave really negative feedback. They told her things like, "Oh, it's really hard to become a dentist. And do you think you'll have time?" Some even asked, "Do you think you're smart enough for that?" From the short conversation, I was not able to grasp if she was still with these friends. One thing was for sure. She put her thoughts into action and became a dentist. Now she's a doctor, and my guess is, due to her friends' responses, that they're still doing the same things they were doing before. You see, positive thinking can take you where you want to go. Acting on your thoughts is the only way to see progress. Imagine if she had listened to her friends. She sure wouldn't be a dentist now. Who knows where she would have been? It doesn't matter, because she decided to take control of her life. She followed her dream, no matter the thoughts of others. There is no feat unconquerable. Level up your thinking. When you level up the way you think, you level up the way you act. In the next few days, months, years, you will change. But how you change depends on the type of thoughts you have. You have to think yourself to success. Keep in mind, when you tell people your ideas, they may laugh. They laugh because they think what you have told them is unfathomable. But if you tell a rich person your idea, they may not think it to be so crazy. Because rich people know it can be done. Everyone's got a brain, but you have to know how to use it. Don't be negative and ruin your plans for success. Pick friends who aren't petty. Avoid people who are more concerned with what you're wearing than what you're saying. Avoid gossip. It is poison to your thinking. Speaking negatively about other people makes you unlikable and unreliable. It is okay to talk about people, but only if it's constructive or positive. This is not considered gossip. The simple way to tell if you're gossiping or not is to ask yourself these two questions. Do I spread rumors about people? Do I always say good things about others? If what you have to say doesn't make you or the person you're talking to any better, why even say it? When you are enthusiastic about what you do, it attracts people because it is inspiring. How many speeches and sermons have you heard only to remember what really resonated with you? This may have resonated with you because the person delivering was enthusiastic about what they were saying. Always share good news. Good news always brightens people up and gets people excited and gains their attention. There are way more people who broadcast bad news than good news. Display the attitude of importance, and you will be treated as if you are important. Once you gain success in doing this, you will feel important. People do more for you when you make them feel important. Do more than what you're paid for, and soon you'll be paid more for doing less. What I discovered in music is relative to all fields of life. You cannot demand money with the promise of better work and better content. You must first produce better work and better content in order to receive more money.
How much knowledge you have on the subject or not does not determine how complicated the task is or how hard something is to do. Whatever it is to do is doable. You just have to believe it, and it all depends on your way of thinking. I've spoken about time and time again. Time is a construct that we use to keep track of things. As far as there being a limited amount of time to accomplish your dreams, that is also a figment of your imagination. You can take your time. You can also make sure that you're putting action toward accomplishing your goal. Because just thinking about it and saying that you want to do things is not going to get you to your goals. You must take action. You must think that you can get it done. You must think positively and then take that positive thought and put it into action. For all the time that you're saying there isn't, there's someone with more tasks than you in their day. Someone with a much more complicated life. Yet, they get it all done. And you get away with making excuses for yourself. If that's a life you want to live, continue to make excuses. But if you want to get things done, start thinking you can get them done and take action toward getting things done. Don't let time be an excuse. Positive thinking can take you where you want to go in life. Acting on your thoughts is the only way to see progress. Say you have an idea of that business or whatever your big idea is, and you only think about it, but you never act and take action towards accomplishing your dreams. You'll never see the fruition. You'll never see the progress. You'll never see any progress if you do not take action. Action is the only way to see progress. Now imagine if my dentist had listened to her friends' negative opinions and thoughts. She probably wouldn't have been working on my teeth. That's for sure. Always do what you love and what you want to do, no matter the opinion of others. You never know where it might take you. When you level up the way you think, it changes your behavior. It changes how you act. But how you change depends on how you think and how big you think. You've got to think success for yourself. Avoid gossip and pettiness. How to know that you're not gossiping is, are you speaking negatively about someone and does it help anybody? If what you're saying doesn't help anybody or it doesn't make you any better, what's the point of saying it at all? Whatever it is that you're doing, you should be very enthusiastic about what you do. When you're enthusiastic about what you're doing and you carry out everything you do with a level of importance, you feel important. And whatever it is you're doing, be enthusiastic about it and carry out tasks with a sense of importance. That way everything you do will feel important and you'll feel important. Also, people will treat you as you are, important. And if you need things from people, people do more for you when you make them feel important. I'm sure we've heard the saying, kind of goes, do more than what you're paid for, and you'll soon be paid for more than what you do. This saying holds very true. If you just work your ass off at whatever it is that you're doing, people will recognize. You'll recognize. And even if people don't recognize, fuck them. You're still doing what you love and you're being the best at being you. Also, keep in mind, if what you're doing is to make money, realize that you can't put out crappy content and expect people to pay you. You can't put out shitty product and expect people to give you money for it. First, you must put out better product, and then you'll get more money. Keep that in mind. Seriously, let me explain. Do not think that if you have more money, you could do more. Do more, and you will receive more money. If you haven't already, be sure to pick up a copy of my book, Rich Before 30 by Gavin Chief Meredith, available on Amazon. I'm Chief the OG, and this is the Rich Before 30 podcast. See you next time.